again, we're like, we're going to play football, but we just hope that, obviously we hope it's for somebody special. I look at Andre, I said, pick him up, and we win the game. He looked at me and said, shut him. That's usually what goes on. And
big opening there on first down, 8 yards up to the 33.
Check down the guys.
Early on, it doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
I think he does. I think that they would say that we do a good job of communicating, back and forth about a lot of things. Lord knows there's been a lot of things to communicate. And I think that when the time comes, I never want to face, do that. I'm going to play quarterback, but my message will.
Oh boy.
I'll talk about it later. Do what they want. I'll talk about it later. Do what they want.
Fit those in their car.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
There's a feeling of, but we can really do this.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Blocking the back, slow me down.
Everybody talk about our team, and we said, no, it's something else,
I feel like the turbo's broken on this game.
A lot of times, appreciate Giannis, what he said to me. Matt, all the time, just what the brothers do. It's different. That's why I kept saying it'd be nice to go on a run with this team. Is really the most talented team in the world? No, probably not. This is the closest best team I've ever seen. And I have a lot of self-confidence around everything. But as a whole, I've never seen a team like this. And so it's, hey, I got your back. Let's move on. Kind of similar to how we come in every Monday, where we won a lot. Where it was, hey, we said next. If we won, it's great. We said next. We lost.
Under pressure.
Because it's over, but next. And just continue to go.
Madden doing most now.
There's so much there. You fall short. If you were going to push it,
defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
First down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Auto juice.
Just shy of the 5 and the 6.
Okay, it sucks, but I got nothing bad to say about the refs, and it's all something obviously. Yeah, you say so.
Now Jones, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of this.
All right, let's bounce back.
And the Packers
Yeah, that
have
helped
taken
them out
a
enough.
13-0 first quarter lead.
As far as our team is concerned about and stuff like this, the group of men that really learns how to care for one another, really learns how to group of wet effort to the bitter end, day in and day out, improve the not only players but the men. And we just
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. To go a little deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now they'll throw with Carr. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Carr. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 2nd and inches, Carr. Down he goes.
This game, bro.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Bro!
But it's incomplete.
When you get a tight end who can run, you got to give him a shot.
I'm so sick and tired of this DDA shit, bro. Damn. You missed that.
They go with Jacobs.
His cadence is so fucking slow.
Far behind the line again. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Take the effort and take the ability to compete to the bitter end and take the way in which they care for each other and how they play for each other and have each other's back. I think that's certainly a philosophy that we can build on.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they blocked it really well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we just had to clean up some of the execution. Obviously, clean up some of the penalties.
Off the play
and
fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
That's got to stop.
Just got tight ends out running corners.
Out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Over there and the ball came back, and so I got no problem with my job.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And on this one, he'll get...
Madden, can y'all stop with these auto jukes? Jesus. Never happened to fucking be all user.
Stop here this 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Probably just going to concede this game, come back and play the next one. There's just too much DDA shit going on too early.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. On second down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. A give to Jones.
There we go.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Mike?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Carr now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get.
Yeah, that's why I don't. Sometimes shit happens, right?
You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right.
Go. Can I switch to the U? Yeah, this.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh, boy, too much DDA, man. I can't deal with it. This game not even gonna help me, bro. Like that's just sad, bro. I can't deal with DDA, bro. Like, this shit's just ridiculous. If I had a better fucking right tackle, that would work, but I might have to set up like double teams on that side if I'm gonna do that. Carr can't throw on a run, so I have to like kind of jog, make sure I got a clean pocket, then jog, then set feet, and assume that I don't get a block shed somewhere. Ugh, that's just horrible. It was all on EA. First, the fucking seam route got jumped. It's like, really? You got an outside third jumping the seam route? Okay. Second drive, an under pressure throw.
EA Sports coverage of the National
And you get rid of some of
Football
this
League
shit.
brings us to legendary Lambeau Field
Too
in
scripted.
Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the
No, I don't have the best offensive line, but come on now.
Made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
For the most part, I ain't, Justin.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. now on first down.
There you go, Red Cross.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Carr. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. On 1st and goal, Drake. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want.
What's up, Javi?
Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
The run.
And in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
That's it.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
There we go.
Return is he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What? Really? Really? Hey! Really? What up, Junior? Hey! Hey! That brought a smile to my face. Oh, my. All right. I feel you.
Back up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers.
Ah! There we go.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate
This
House.
guy.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
This made the Junior YouTube account.
You go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, let's see
I
how
feel
they
you.
handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. When you practice these situations, it's called
Butt naked open. Let's go. I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. My hands are on the sticks.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run on first down.
Ooh, good run. Good block. Let's go. There's a lot that have to go, man. Can't be fucking kicking more field goals. Like I went and looked at like all the stats throughout the year, and We had like 43 field goal attempts with like a combined total of like 37 touchdowns between rushing and passing. That's like that. You cannot be doing that, bro.
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this
Kicking way too many field goals, bro. Anytime your punter and your fucking field goal kicker are making, you know, all pro, that's a problem. It's like the days of us having Janikowski and Leckler, you know, they were great guys, but we weren't getting touchdowns. You don't get touchdowns, you don't go to the playoffs. You don't win playoff games. You don't. That's why you have a drought. So we got a couple of directions we can go, you know. Really depends. It's going to start with what we do with Carr. Yeah, you have multiple options. He's in the last year of his contract, going into the last year of his contract. You can let him play it out. Pay him whatever the contract's worth. You can trade him and get back compensation. Keep in mind, he was a second-round pick, so if we get anything more than a second-round pick, I'll be all for it.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be.
And then, last but not least, you know, if you keep him, you have a chance to get Devontae Adams.
A 1-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action.
I'm all on that, Brad. Okay, I'm all on that. Let's go. I love using these slot DBs. Bye-bye. Lock Aaron Rodgers passing game up with that little gunslinger. Honestly, I don't think Gunslinger's the best ability. The set feed lead is the best ability. Gunslinger just, you know, prevents you from those throw out of sacks. But if you got set feet lead and you're in the pocket, you know, you're going to be able to throw it further. I would prefer set feet lead over Gunslinger.
And often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Watch these guys. Watch.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Bam! You better not fuck that up. Come on, man. You can't get it designed better than that.
Understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
Got him that time.
Touchdown. That's caught. Darren Waller, 29 yards. And the Raiders
Why he's playing hard flats.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
And they are 3 for 3.
Got to get more into using that flip play option. Take care of these auto flip defenses.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Hobbs moves number 3. I dare you to throw it to Hobbs. Him or fucking Trufant. They're going to be all over them underneath. Like white on rice. Like blankets on a baby.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit?
On it.
Did we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
There you go. Go them legs.
Into the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones.
Just want to hit him.
Taken down, but able to slip.
Oh boy, we're starting to see a lot of these with this dollar defense. Raiders should hire me as the defensive coordinator. Get more picks.
Across the 35. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers
worried
in
about it. I'm
possession
doing good.
of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. Finding some room.
I hate how they slow your speed down. I ain't gonna worry about that.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Touchdown, Packers.
It's almost like the turbo button doesn't even work this year.
4 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Rodgers will throw for it.
Oh, on that.
Intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Starting to see some things that I can be doing, adding to this defense.
Lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure.
They hold on to it.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
I got you. I got you.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Good user. Come on.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free.
That's screwed.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Renfro doing Renfro things.
Past the 30, almost to the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, Renfro almost got it.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Again, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he...
And he'll take it
Yeah, no.
into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Peyton Barber, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Toward the end.
Bro, Waller, you gotta fucking catch that, man.
Could have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly
That should be it right off.
Because I know you're thinking it. Don't
That
say
should be it. Perfect.
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big...
They got his man. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. On first down, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 25. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Lewis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Deep.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived.
What?
I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to
I don't even remember, bro.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Good play.
That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Johnson won't return.
All right, fellas.
Come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here's Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught.
Turn myself around, man. Shit.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. Under pressure, down he goes.
Shit.
Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Good shit.
It's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And Crosby puts it through. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Ooh, appreciate that.
Onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything.
Instantly put me in field goal range.
To press
It just takes away the field goal you just made.
And field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type
Take
of
your
field
points.
position. The advantage is switched to
That's the only time you kick field goals, man. And they're free points. Don't take them any other time.
First, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Shit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try to put something together here in the second half.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Rodgers going to throw. He hits Adams complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver.
Good shit, Hayward.
Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to...
No, don't quit. Please don't quit. I'm going to get blue screen, bro. Please don't.
Take over.
Thank you.
At their own 41. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, we might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, bro.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
That's not a safety? Are you kidding? What the fuck? Wow.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the
wow,
line.
that's not a safety?
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
I haven't seen it all now.
when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
How is that not a safety?
with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for Adams.
The D.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
Yeah,
He's able to
fair.
get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run again with Dillon. Dillon a first down. The 30, 20, and finally wrestled down at the 11. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And a quick throw here that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10.
Okay, they went for the fake. The extra point attempt, it's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Carr gonna throw. Jones has it. 7 yards to pick up there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And this Green Bay defense making that play
fucked that
look
up.
like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
There we go.
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the silver and black continue to roll. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. And he will not make it into the end zone. But a flag down here, and I think they're going to get another shot at this. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now Carr maybe with a free play. And he's going to go down.
Come on, man. I'm going to get blue screen. Don't be doing that.
Jump the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this
How you drop that? Come on now.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Rodgers.
Ah!
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ah! Give me that. No!
To the ground, incomplete. That very nearly.
Let it be me make a throw like that.
Instead an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to swing to Dillon. And this is going to double their room to maneuver. Able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Nah.
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 73 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the season.
Oh, come on now.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Carr to throw again. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Wide open receiver.
Play.
Complete. Touchdown Raiders. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like
everything
he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Oh, man.
And off it goes. And here's Lewis. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And the Raiders...
Don't stop, bro. Keep going.
Down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing...
Damn, he rage quit. I was going to put 70 on the board. don't like slowing down when I get hot, man. I like to keep it going. Oh, boy. Needed that little warm-up game. The first game was some bullshit. Fucking too much AI help. But we warmed up now. But that's what I be trying to say, man. It's like throughout the year, man, every game, 10-7 aside, the team didn't play like a 10-7 team. Let's be honest here. I mean, how many games? It's just like 2016. You know, the record doesn't tell how the team really fared off. You know, it's like we had too many close games, no convincing victories. You know, we probably had that one convincing victory against the Broncos, or two, both games against the Broncos, but that's about it. Rest of the games, man, we're fighting in overtime and shit. Like, come on now. Too many of them games. Too many. And then we go off. I mean, like, you already knew what it was, man. We fucking lose to fucking Washington. Fucking Heineke. Like, how do you lose to a quarterback whose last name is Heine? Like, what the fuck? And we go beat the Cowboys. So I already tell you the Cowboys are gonna lose first round of the playoffs. Fucking 49ers gonna eat them up. Probably not gonna watch any football, man. A little disappointed, man. Fucking go into the fucking playoff and lose in the first round on the same shit your whole season's been. I mean, like the season in a nutshell. Field goal kicks. Can't win games like that, bro. Cannot win games kicking field goals, man. Like KJ, boy. You see KJ? Hey, use a Sam linebacker.
Observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Good shit, KJ. Force them out.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 30.
So I don't mind. As long as he's not running inside zone and he's got force to kick it out, we good. We're going to waste more energy trying to kick it out.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big.
That was a glitchy animation.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rush coming.
Ooh, the big man get in now.
Credit the sack to
I like it.
Hankins. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
That's what I'm talking about. Force him outside.
And this will be taken across.
Take that inside away from him.
They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
We can do this against trips too.
Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins.
I mean, a little bit harder, Abel.
First down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Shit, KJ.
Keeps moving.
Now on first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field strength has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Second down and goal. Hurts, flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That shit's so fake.
Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
See what type of game it's gonna be. Let's make something happen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple.
What do you go for?
2nd and 8 coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Now a play fake. Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Carr's cadence is pissing me off, bro. Takes him too long to hike it, bro. When I'm ready to hike, go.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Way to hang on to it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. One more time with Jacobs.
Good run.
Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Eluding the pressure right.
You gotta hang on to that, bro.
Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that
the Raiders have got him. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts buying time to his left.
Oh, it won't let me jump.
It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard, 39 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Oh, shit. Had that man stopped.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Carr's throw taken in here by Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Carr now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's brought down. Throwing on first down is Carr. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I do.
Burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Carr to throw.
Bro! How?
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of
God
receivers.
damn, bro, he was beat.
Another example, another incompletion.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Carr. Touchdown! It's complete. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
What's up, man? What's your question? Go ahead, shoot.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And
Laying in the fucking end zone. Hello.
but he is not gonna make
That's the shit I be talking about in the fucking game.
So they'll add only 6 as we come up.
My opponent falls short, but they give him the points. I lay in that bitch. They won't give it to me.
As the kick is away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
I'm not gonna chance it, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Put that clock. There we go.
35 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Man, can't juke him. Shit.
About 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Carr is going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Beautiful play. Let's go.
There to make the grab. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And partner, they put the gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily
You still there, Ghost?
to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
To throw. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he
missed it.
And some room to roam now.
I was about to fucking tap that dude up, bro. I opened the hole up and everything. I was about to just come through there and just squash him like a bug. Why I hate when I give up plays like that, trying to make something happen. That should have been stopped.
They'd done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like
cleared it out so my safety could hit stick. Fucking whiffed on it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, boom. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. To throw his car. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Ooh, good block.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run.
So if you're going to play charades at home, make sure you grab him because for a running back, he sure did a pretty good wide receiver impression there. Going to line up in the slot to the left side. And a lot of times, as we well know, running back routes aren't as crisp as wide receiver routes. But this one, more than adequate for that play.
Carr now on 1st down.
Wide open.
He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And what a weapon he is in the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And he will find the end zone here.
You know, good shit.
So
We just got to make a stop on defense. We all right.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT
Ooh.
back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really
Eric said he wanted to get that get back.
I talk with coaches, and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet. And see
You got Lane Johnson, got that fucking,
when you scored points,
what you call it?
a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 31.
Oh, you're right there!
Incomplete.
That would have been the pick we needed.
First read that you had, maybe you
Fuck.
get a pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. And he's able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there. In the process, picks up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Hurts.
That shed.
Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins.
Oh!
And it's a fumble.
Oh! Fuck. We're getting closer, fella. We're getting closer.
What's that moment like?
They're killing me, bro. That's twice.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation.
Oh my God, bro. He's just missing tackles now.
But couldn't take it away. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
God, you gotta pick that! Oh my God, it's like 3! Fuck!
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts flush to his right. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8
Good
yards
D.
there. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching.
Gotta get the stop, man.
On EA Sports.
All that mean nothing.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Locked up. Nowhere to go. Yes, sir!
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Yes, sir!
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed. Is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Oh, good push down.
And partner, to me, that was all about timing. If he's here too early,
should have motion hiked it. He pressed me. Oh, shit.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Jackson. They find some open field here. He'll be out of bounds just shy.
Motion hiking, you're going to fuck him up.
A big play there on the catch and run. Probably the only thing he did wrong there.
You can't press that.
Nursing this 4th quarter lead. I want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man. On 1st down, Carr.
Get his user to respect the motion and just open up everything over the top.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson.
Keep him from playing man coverage when you do that.
4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Used to have a lot of problems going up against man coverage press, but started adding the motion high scheme in. It really just kind of takes that game plan away from him. Forcing to play zones, and I got my zone beaters on, so he's still in man. He's going to get beat.
Able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone.
Can't press it.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
You don't care who you got. You got Slay, Ramsey. Yeah, both of them on him. It don't matter. It's going to be open. You got to play zone. You can't play man on it.
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return.
Oh, just missed it.
Just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Got him that time.
He goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Sometimes you got to know when to send it.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack.
Woo!
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That one we can start sending the extra blitzes.
10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Got them where we want them. We can start sending the heat now.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
All right to me.
Clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Start sending them cover 2 blitzes when you get them behind like that. And you've got to get rid of the ball fast. Get that pressure on them.
To throw, it's Carr. And this will be caught by Edwards. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before
They're just balling out today.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh my God!
And that's gonna be
Got it! Let's go! Oh, way to walk the back of the end zone. Got this man playing low, worried about the motion route. That's my style. My style of football is back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Use that motion route. If they don't respect the motion route, you take the motion route. Then they start committing and shading to defend the motion route. They're going to give you everything you want over the top. Pretty simple, but yet effective. Get them off the field. You're going to have to use more of that moving forward, man, because like I said, they don't want to give the Raiders abilities. So you got to just kind of create abilities. You know what the biggest X factor is? This right here. The sticks. That's the biggest X factor.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in
Expect
Charlotte.
a lot of man press.
Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers
But we're
emerged from
equipped
the tunnel here in Charlotte. They
to deal
are
with it.
ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Off play action, Newton. It's DJ Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They fake the give. Newton.
Right to me.
Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 34. A first down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that, and we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Carr now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Really, EA?
Careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the gun, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Carr. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy.
Thanks for run committee.
Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. A short kick taken at the 18. And a going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Newton to throw. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. Now Newton on first down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Hayward.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Let's say Yannick.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Throw it.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Carr. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Newton to the right side and complete to Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
No, sir.
Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up.
Good shit, Crosby.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. Thomas brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. It's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Newton. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Carr. The open man here, Renfro. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr again. Caught out right by Renfro. And taking it to the
Renfro, bro. Gilmore can't lock him up.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that one off the mark.
Gotta wait on it.
Incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Carr going to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On second and goal, Carr eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. The final shot here before half for Carr. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Dancing to his left. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Now it's the backup Mariota. Right side caught by Jackson. That catch good for only a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him. From the 44, Mariota.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third down, Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's second and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And Thomas has it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Newton. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Newton delivers this one to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, Newton. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now it's Newton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way. Full
Smart
steam,
play.
and he broke that one up.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted.
You're making me work for it, man.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough.
Can't say that about too many.
They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Ah!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin puts it on. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Try to get you chasing the drag.
Taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. Got to
be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards to pick up there. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all.
Let's go, Pretty.
The first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Newton on 3rd down.
Oh, yes, sir.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. The 40. Past the 20.
I didn't play the flat. I played man on him. Man plays the flats better than hard flats do.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Oh!
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to get it back here.
Oh, man, please don't. I'm going to get blue screen, bro. Please don't. I get blue screen if people quit, bro. Blue screen. Game disconnects.
Shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Mariota here to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Mariota. Oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Slow throw animation. Wish I had Gunslinger for that.
And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Well, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Now Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yes, sir.
Down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick. But
Oh, come on. I had this shit.
Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Throwing here, Mariota. And the most curious way to works. At the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me.
No, it was... I didn't even do that. The game did that. I was about to step up into it, but...
But you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
And the Raiders have got him. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing is Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
What I'm talking about.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Carr now on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to look to throw. He's going to go up top again.
Oh, yes!
And that's going to wind up
PI!
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
I went out of bounds.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
God damn, that was a tough game.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
I don't know what he was doing, bro, but
defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw
that was a defensive game.
Today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
Said he was in a hard flat, but I know there was some man coverage in there.
Holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away.
That was a tough game. I ain't gonna lie.
They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them.
But you know, Panthers got good defense anyway. You know, they got a lot in the secondary. I'm gonna kind of slow it down and see what he was really in. Said covered 3 hard flats, so he would play a third. It's pressed on him, so he's on him. He's got a hard flat over there. See what I got on this side. The motion hike fucked his third up. It glitched his third out. Y'all see that, right? See, when I pulled him out and pulled him back in, I forced the outside receiver to be the slot, so he played down because he didn't know who to defend, because he's still watching the number 1. And we got behind the outside third. So that was one way I was getting behind him. Let me kind of look and see. Motion hike brought the press third down. Look at that. Oh, man. I had the post. If I could have threw it like right there, I could have got that for a possession catch. His user's out of position. He's playing too low. That's why I don't user the middle. I put one of my mid defenders in just a mid read. So if there's anything that goes deep across the middle, he'll match up with it. That way I can play the slots. Here's another reason why I play the slots, right? Notice he has both slots and hard flats. Immediately they're taken out of position. That's why I use the slots. Like when you play them types of defense, he's out of position. He's probably going to defend the running back until the running back runs past him. If he's using the slots, he could have took a lot more away. But because he stayed in hard flats, I don't really use flat routes. Just throw it over the top of that shit. He's playing hard flats. He shaded over the top. He was more in clouds that time, so he was mixing it, his shades. That was a good user by me. I don't really see, like, he's trying to see exactly what he was doing. I know he sent like a couple of man blitzes. That one I should have slid protect. Yeah, I should have slide. I need to start slide protected to the right versus mid blitz. Because that's always gonna, I don't have the best right tackle. And he's playing 7 tech. He's playing off the tight end shoulder. So I gotta start slide protecting on that. Had him beat over the top on the corner route. If I would have slide protect, Waller probably could have got a touchdown on that play. I think I forced this one. Double moves don't work versus man. They work versus match, but they don't work versus man. That was a nice coverage sack. You know what I mean? I like to use her to slot, man, because I take him out of his assignment and I play take away. I'm looking for routes to take away. I could have took that away and jumped it. That's all you got to do, man. You play the slide, you can take things away. I think he got one. I should have took that too. I seen it. I'm in position. I fucking turn around too late. Because I was the one that was my user. Go back, see what he was in. Stayed in the mid blitz. This time I slid protect versus the double A gap. Everything got picked up in the slant drag combo with the inside vert kind of just opened up. I like doing this out of white curl. Reason why is because instead of just running a vertical and keeping this corner outside the numbers, you force them inside the numbers away from the routes that you're trying to do. So it's like a clear out. And then you can get the inside leverage to block on them. So I think I hit him with it a couple times. Let's see, got him. It's a good block by the running back right there. Actually, I had all kind of shit. So see, look there. Bunch trail's kind of working its way back into my offense as a favorite play. It's pretty consistent. I'm thinking I'm gonna probably, like, I still use the jig return. It's got some good routes. Like here's a good example with the slant drag motion height combo to get off press, to get your drag off press. So you have those two combos coming. You got the comeback route with the dig. And then I got the isolation route over here to Waller. I think I was cooking him with that too. Between the bunch trail, and then this time I sent the drag off Waller and the slant off the motion. I was trying to get that slot. You know, if I could catch him playing low enough, I could have got him with his route by Renfro. I hit him with it early in the game, but I just didn't come down with the completion. Kind of mixing up the combos. This time I did bunch trail, Renfro wide open. Took an unnecessary sack. See what I got beat by. I was actually using a lot of cover 2 in this game. It's coming very effective. He wasn't able to go deep on me. Yo. Y'all see this shit? This say impact play. Fucking safety. They call it an impact play. They don't call it a safety. I was playing them pretty tight. I don't know about this interception. This one was, I threw it on the dig. Should have hit I should have just went with the drag, bro. I was thinking he was gonna chase it because I was killing him. Like, logically, most people, if they're getting beat with something, they're gonna chase it, right? So I figured, you know, I'd hit him with a zig return to clear out for the dig, keep the drag there so that he chases the drag so that I would have had that dig wide open. But he played it smart, and I can't take nothing away from him. And I couldn't get a pass lead on it to save my life. He got down to the end zone. We played cover one. Cover one's usually pretty good down here. Cover one hole, put one of the defensive tackles in the zone, blitz the linebacker behind him. Man coverage will play, like if you're aligned correctly, man coverage will play those flat routes perfectly. And that was probably the game-changing play right there, for real. I mean, I didn't do anything else after it, but that kind of sealed the deal. And he just started. I mean, I got a pick, but see, I was playing a lot of cover two. The thing I noticed is he had to have been getting pressure throws, or he's throwing it way before. Like, you don't even know who he's throwing it to, bro. I guess his guy didn't cut. His tight end was supposed to catch that. So if you're running tight end routes, man, you gotta make sure he's got good route running. Because if not, you throw it before he's ready, you're gonna throw it right into a zone. That shit be killing me. This route, like, it be open, like right there, and you see, as soon as I see him open, I'm throwing it. There's no way I should be overthrowing this. That ball shouldn't even be going floating high like that. I probably should have just lowballed it. If I see that route from now on, I'm just gonna lowball it. Because you can't just straight pass it unless it's wide open. Because if you straight pass it, that's the animation you're going to get. You're going to sell it. And it's going to go right into the zone. So I'm assuming that's a low ball pass. I'm going to start doing that from now on. Because I did right by with the out route. I got the flat route to come down. Just got to low ball it. Again, like I said, we played a lot of cover two. This was by accident. I was just switching players, bro. I just so happened to switch on the defensive end, and I dropped them back in coverage. As soon as I seen the running back, that was just an instinct play. It was a good play by Yannick. Good play. We started bringing the cover three blitz back. I like how Abram just got off that block. Like I said, I sent a lot of cover two blitzes. Let's see what happened here. Should have threw it. Who is open? I wasn't going to have all day to throw it, man. My tackle was about to give up on that block. Dig wasn't going to be open. If I just had some hot route, like hot route conductor or whatever, I can open up the offense a little bit more. But for what it's worth, I think we got some solid lab testing out of that. So definitely I can update my ebook probably starting tomorrow. I don't know. Seen some good stuff on both sides of the ball. I will catch y'all fellas later, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And appreciate the made me smile there, man. This man made a YouTube. Shadow X Jr., bro. I'm gonna have to sub to you, man. Let me check you out. Let me see. Let's see what you're working with. There we go. I'm gonna subscribe to you, bro. New channel. Alright, man. Peace.